Good morning. How's your day? Oh, that's great. But mine is most certainly better than yours. Why? Because for you, that's why. And also because today is the day when I came in this world 20 years ago. And because I am going to spend the day doing what I love the most, which is, of course, being in the wild, observing birds, insects, on the lookout for something interesting, and taking photos. So let's take a wander through the wilderness, through this magnificent meadow. We're on the lookout for a campsite. Let's go find our lair. Okay, so I think I found my campsite. This here will be where I build my fire and we can just chill. It's like this natural passage that I just found. And yeah, let's go collect some firewood. This shall suffice. Also, I changed the location of my camp because there's a road right over there and some goofy people were passing from there, which I didn't really want. So yeah, I'm in a stream right now. It is actually a very bad place to be, but screw that. Time for fire. Okay, now that the fire is ready, it is time to cook. This is the easiest way to, boil your water. Just take your mug and surround it in flames. It's very easy. Yes, that's the sound I like. Easy game, easy life. And while we wait for the water to boil, let's sit back and relax. Feels good, man. After spending a lot of energy and time getting burned from the flames, getting stinged by thorns, screwing it up once in a while, you finally manage to boil 1 cup of water. And yet it feels so glorious. I feel like I've achieved something great, something very few people can. Sitting in the direction of the wind, all the smoke is going in my eye. Oh fuck, it stings. I think my cup of water has boiled. Time to eat. Hey, you little fella. Aren't you afraid of getting burned? Ow, 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 ow. I've got you, little fella. Don't you worry. Where did it go? You are now safe. It is done. This video is sponsored by Maggie, who is sponsored by Ola. And now comes the hard part of transferring this into this. Time to burn my fingers. Please don't fall. Okay. How should I do this? Okay, this isn't working. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. How do I do this? There we go. You boy. Let this cook for a while. Nice. Makeshift lid. Time to light this bad boy back up. Ah, the smoke. Okay. It's perfect. And I think it is done. Time to see how it tastes. Does it taste just like a usual Maggie? I'm guessing it will have a barbecue kind of smell and uh, taste to it. Let's see. I'm so clumsy. Surprisingly, it does. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. Probably because of all the ash that went into the water. Ah, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy a small cup of Maggie. Ah, this is done too. Random leaf just fell in. Ah, time to make some coffee. I am 90% sure that I'm going to burn something. Oh god, this is so... Okay. Oh shit, no, no! Ah, damn it. So I had this spare sock, which I have just bathed in water, and it works. Making fire from scratch. Making tea. Making coffee. Making Maggie. All by myself, from my hands. Enjoying a beautiful view. There are mountains over there which you cannot see, but never mind. Birds chirping. And I am sitting right in the middle of it. This is life. This is life. Cheers. It is time to leave the campsite. Alrighty then. Now that I have a belly full of grease, it is time to venture in the wild. Hunt for insects. Look out for birds. See if we can find something interesting. Let's go. This grass looks nice, but it is very treacherous to walk in because it covers so many rabbit holes. I tripped and fell in 3 of them. Twisted my knee. Listen to the song of the forest, sung by thousands and thousands of cicadas. Look at these pretty little things. Can you stop, bro? And now we enter. Oh my god, what should I do to you, man? And now we enter the depths of the forest. Onwards! This crow just won't stop, man. I'm just gonna keep my bag over here because logging this around in the forest is very, very tiring. But look how freaking dense this forest is. Roughly a 200 to 300 years old forest. This is just amazing. Here's a fungi that you get to see very commonly in this forest. If I'm not wrong, this is Microporus xanthopus, commonly known as the yellow-footed polypore. The family of polypore is commonly called as the bracket fungus. This fungi always grows on dead wood. Bracket fungi are very easily identified by the bracket-like or cone-like cap. The cap of the fungus is connected to the substratum by a stalk. The stalk will act like a bridge between the wood and the fungus, transferring all the nutrients from the wood to the fungus. A good find indeed. I'm trying my best not to make a sound when I'm maneuvering through the woods, but it's really hard because if you look down, there are so many sticks and leaves and debris, which just makes it harder for me to walk without making any noise. But the amount of deadfall represents how rich a forest is. So it's a very good sign actually that there is so much of deadfall on the forest floor. But then a question may arise as to why deadfall is so important. Well, because everything in a forest is a microhabitat. For example, this here log is a microhabitat for funguses, the bracket fungus. And then there are many insects and arthropods that can be found, many germs which can be found all over the forest floor. So it's a really good thing that there is so much of deadfall. Okay, moving on. This is what we are looking for. I'm trying to find the guy to whom this feather belongs. And he's somewhere out there, hiding in the canopies. But I will find him. It's so pretty. Here's a fun fact for you about owls. Owls' feathers have these fluffy ends, and when they fly, all of the air that goes through the feathers is muffled. So there is absolutely no sound when an owl flies. That's why they're called the silent flyers. And it's very, very soft. Pretty cool, eh? I think this feather is from the owl's belly. When it sits, this is what we see. So yeah, this is from the owl's belly. It's cool. Good find. I'm hoping to see this owl today. That would be a really good thing. Are you seeing what I am seeing? Can you see it? This is what I'm looking at. It's a moth. So there's a very basic difference between a moth and a butterfly. A moth will always sit with its wings open, whereas a butterfly will close it. Look at this. This is a caterpillar of a moth. Now, how do you know that it's a caterpillar of a moth? Well, because it's hairy. Generally speaking, caterpillars of moths will have hairs on them, whereas caterpillars of butterflies won't have such hair. It's pretty good. Cool. Is this what I'm looking for? Do you see that? That's a brown wood owl. And this is what I was here for. It's a perfect find on my birthday. God, I'm so happy. This is the prettiest thing I've seen. Ah, my hands are shaking. It is so cute. It's perfect. The brown wood owl is a very elusive bird. These owls can grow up to 2 feet in length and have a massive wingspan. In Sri Lanka, this bird is referred to as the ulama, which means the devil bird. The facial disc of this owl resembles the skull of a human, hence the name ulama. I've been tracking this guy for over 4 years, and it's always a pleasure. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Just look at it. And it's gone. Just like that. Now if I go after him to find him, I am 90% sure that I'm not going to find him. It's just so hard. But this was the best day ever, to be honest. Like, it's my birthday today and I don't really like celebrating it, but I thought, why not treat myself with this, doing what I love, doing the things that I really enjoy, which is coming out here in the wild and, doing things that I haven't done in a long time, like camping and birding. So yeah, this was a really great experience for me, and thank you all so much for watching. I think I'm going to end this video right here. As always, if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.